This is a magical backpack. No matter how many books are inside, just pull the strap lightly, and the backpack will instantly shrink. As soon as the boy put on the backpack, he was immediately knocked down to the ground. He struggled to straighten his body and trudged forward with difficulty. Today was the boy's first day of school, and he was very happy, curious about everything. But his father looked numb. As soon as he arrived at the company, a mountain of work came flooding in. The piles of paperwork started draining the color from him, turning him into a lifeless gray. On the other side, the boy was happily drawing in class. However, when the teacher noticed, she sternly took away the drawing paper and made him study letters instead. The boy was unhappy, so he began to use his imagination again and wrote a series of decorative letters. Soon it was time for school to end, and the father finally finished his work and came to pick up the boy. The moment he hugged his son, the man instantly regained his color. Then, the boy happily gave his father the little flower he had drawn. But to his surprise, the father frowned when he saw it. The boy was very disappointed, his face full of sadness and grievance. The next day, the boy again put on the heavy backpack and was dragged to school by his father. Gradually, the boy gave up drawing and focused on studying seriously. After school, he no longer hugged his father, but instead took out a perfect test paper. What was even worse was that the color on the boy's body started to fade. Looking at his son's perfect test paper, the father couldn't be happy. He didn't know if his persistence was right or wrong. So the next day, the father suddenly took out the doodle and he decided to respect his son's heart, letting him pursue the things he loved. Not only that, the father went to a big tree and played a piece of music for his son. Before long, the color on the boy's body gradually returned, and the father was overjoyed when he saw it.